What's going on, guys? Super Savage 789 here, bringing you guys another video. And today we're doing What If Naruto Had All 9 Bijuu, Episode 3. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. Kakashi, through research, figures out that seemingly Naruto has all 5 chakra natures. This interests Kakashi as he teaches him how to properly change his chakra natures at will. The only jutsu he has, however, is Matatabe style, massive fireball jutsu. One day, during one of Sai and Naruto's daily spars, the pale kid asked him why he spared Sai that one time. Naruto shrugs, saying that he doesn't want to kill. He seems like a friend. Although Sai doesn't acknowledge it, he's taking more of an interest in the blonde boy. The tuning exams arrive, where the first portion of the exams come around. The combined knowledge of most of the beasts in his mind give him a passable test score, but still ends with him being showboaty to win with the 10th question. The Forest of Death also arrives as normal, and the Oboro incident, alongside the Orochimaru attacks, come around. When Naruto finds Orochimaru, he activates his wings to get a slight advantage, staying a fair distance away. Orochimaru knows of the ultimate Jinchuriki, and would think that he could be an interesting vessel in the future if he couldn't get Sasuke. Using the striking shadow snakes, Orochimaru manages to hold Naruto down, long enough to extend his neck, going to give him a curse mark. That's when Son Goku pushes a bunch of chakra into the boy, making him use some lava style to push away the bite mark, and gives Naruto enough time to leap over to his Uchiha ally. Naruto and Sasuke stare down Orochimaru, sensing killer intent from the grass shinobi. They try to strategize a way to win this, which they'd find unlikely to do, given how strong Orochimaru feels. Orochimaru rushes at the duo, hitting Naruto square in the gut with a striking shadow snake, knocking him to the ground. He extends his neck to bite Sasuke, but a bunch of blue fireballs come flying at him, making the snake shinobi have to dodge completely so his face isn't incinerated. To stop the blonde boy, Orochimaru plants his hand firmly on the ground and uses summoning jutsu to summon 2 serpents to attack Naruto. They rush at him to attack, but before they can do any damage, 2 hard punches put them down and make them vanish back to Ryuchi Cave. Anko stands there, telling them all to flee, which they agree to. Sasuke grabs Sakura and the 3 make a getaway, hearing as Orochimaru claims that Sasuke will seek him out. Team 7 would go around the forest, where they'd encountered the Sound Trio. Naruto fights Zaku, and Sasuke fights Dosu, leaving Sakura to confront Kin with a substitution strategy she used on Zaku in canon. Once Naruto realizes that Zaku fires sound out the holes in his palms, Naruto gets an idea. A blast goes off from both palms, causing a clone to dispel. Naruto then uses his wings to rush at Zaku, placing his hands onto the palms, creating coral right down the tubes, blocking them up. Cockily, Naruto smirks that he made Zaku useless, who shouts that it will show him. He goes to unleash 2 massive blasts before blowing off both his arms, making him fall to the ground, injured. Meanwhile, Dosu gets tag teamed by Sasuke and Lee. Before they can cause him some serious damage, he forfeits and takes away his 2 teammates, leaving his scroll in return. Naruto decides that they all need to get to the tower now, and uses 2 shadow clones to create wings and picks up Sakura and Sasuke. They then all fly towards the tower, avoiding Oboro, who would end up passing alongside his team. Since Zaku has no arms, he'd be forced to forfeit alongside Kabuto, leaving the roster at 22. So, the fights are Ino vs Oboro's teammate, Yoroi vs Sakura, Shino vs Hinata, Kiba vs Oboro, Sasuke vs Kin, Shikamaru vs Musume, Choji vs Neji, Tenten vs Dosu, Gaara vs Kankuro, Lee vs Naruto, and finally Tamari vs Oboro's teammate. Ino would beat Oboro's teammate due to the fact that she's a semi-important character, so with the mind possession, it'd be an easy victory. Sakura would at first be bested by Yoroi, stealing her chakra, but would get some resolve from hearing Naruto calling for her to succeed. She'd not want to feel useless, so she'd give Yoroi a massive right hook, knocking him out cold. Shino vs Hinata is odd, as the duo oddly cancel each other out. Hinata can't hit Shino due to the bugs over his body blocking the gentle fist, and Shino can't hit Hinata due to the Byakugan seeing his bugs. I'd give the fight to Shino though, since he's much more of a strategist and will be able to find a way past Hinata and defeat her. Kiba vs Oboro goes well for the Inuzuka and his mat, as he is able to use the down on all fours jutsu to speed blitz Oboro, making him crash into a wall, giving the fight to Kiba. Sasuke against Kin is very quick as the Uchiha lands a kick onto a jaw from Lee's taijutsu, that knocks her clean out, breaking her bone. Shikamaru against Mizumi would be short. He'd got to grab Shikamaru and proceed to crush him before he'd find himself in a shadow possession jutsu. Then, Shikamaru makes him slam his head into the wall, giving him the win. Choji vs Neji seems interesting, but it'd be very quick. After Choji rushes at Neji in a fat ball, he is hit with the rotation barrier, flinging him into a wall, dazed, when Neji smirks that it was his fate. Asuma, though, tells Choji that he'll go and get him a barbecue. Tenten vs Dosu would be an odd match. Dosu won't be nimble enough to dodge her weapons, however every time they pierce him, he can amplify the sounds and make her ears ring. After a bunch of constant attacks, Tenten and Dosu both pass out, making it a draw as they're both taken to the medical corps. Without Shukaku, Gaara would be a much kinder soul and a lot like himself in Shippuden. He'd still have magnet release from his mother's love and his father, so he'd be very strong. When Gaara and Kankuro fight, Gaara would know about the fake puppet and use his crushing sand coffin to mangle his creation, leaving Kankuro useless. Without any other puppets, he is simply forced to forfeit, giving up to his red-haired brother. Now we arrive at the ultimate Jinchuriki versus the Taijutsu specialist. Lee would immediately remove his weights and rush at Naruto, landing a barrage of taijutsu on him, getting chants from Son Goku about the boy's spirits. After a combo slams Naruto to the ground, he wipes blood from his chin and asks if the bijuu have any ideas. Saiken tells Naruto to use a special technique they prepared, which he agrees to, creating a bunch of shadow clones. Before Lee attacks, Naruto lets out a shout of "Sexy Harem Jutsu!" transforming into a bunch of naked girls, making Lee's nose shoot blood, distracting him. Then he hits Lee with his signature Matatabe-style massive fireball jutsu, hitting Lee dead on, slamming him against the wall. He climbs out and activates the fourth gate, rushing towards the boy, pounding him around. Lee throws a barrage of attacks at Naruto, causing him to panic. With each attack he tries to come up with a strategy to try and escape the barrage of attacks. Using the shadow clones, Naruto manages to get enough distance from Lee so he can begin to strategize with the bijuu some more. Lee would activate the fifth gate and quickly dismantle all the clones as Naruto stands there breathing heavily. Lee rushes on Naruto, going to attack him, making Naruto close his eyes and smile. It looks like we lost, guys. I'm sorry. The bijuu all feel sympathy for the boy, and they can feel his pain, especially Kurama. Naruto suddenly gets a burst of orange chakra as he manages to dodge a kick from Lee, his eye burning red from the small dosage of Nine-Tails chakra. He manages to channel all his chakra into a fist, burning as it leaps through the air, tanking a punch from Lee in the process. He plants his fist firmly into Lee's jaw so hard that he slams him to the wall, before using an Uzumaki Naruto barrage, taking the win. None of the bijuu question why Kurama would do this, but Naruto would know it was him, and he'd just give him a thank you. Kurama would growl at this. After Temari wins her fight, the final roster is announced as Sasuke vs Shino, Neji vs Shikamaru, Kiba vs Sakura, Ino vs Temari, and finally, Naruto vs Gaara. Jiraiya would begin training Naruto, however the boy demands to be taught a cool jutsu. Instead of giving him the summoning contract, which Naruto would think would be lame, Jiraiya teaches him an Earth-style and a Wind-style jutsu, which will be revealed in the next episode. During the 1 month of training, Gyuki would tell Naruto that maybe he should do some actual strategizing instead of performing a gag jutsu. Saiken protests that it did work, however Son Goku asks if he truly believes something like that will work on that Gaara kid. Naruto chuckles at his bijuu bickering. He remembers that Gaara uses sand, and luckily enough he has his own bijuu who could help him counter sand, and even use his own magnet style. He contacts Shukaku and asks for his help, getting a loud chuckle response from the insane Tayuki. Why would he help an inconvenient brat? This annoys Naruto. He only wants to get his help, and she'd never been mean to him, so why would the beast have such hatred towards him? Instead of trying to get any more help from Shukaku, he begins to train his magnet release whenever Jiraiya is busy looking at ladies. Confused, Gyuki asks him why he isn't trying to learn to use it, when he could practice some more powerful jutsu that doesn't need assistance from someone who hates him. I'm not gonna give up even if Shukaku won't help me. I'll master this jutsu on my own, and I'll make Shukaku see I'm more than a brat. Believe it! Hearing this sends chills through the bijuu, especially Shukaku, and even somewhat Kurama. Danzo would allow Jiraiya to train the boy, especially since Sai has gone on a mission, so nothing would happen with Root during that time. Sakura would do some training with Rock Lee to increase her taijutsu prowess in the fight. She'd learn that he's not so bad, and even though they don't have a romantic relationship, the duo would become good friends. Also, Ino would train with Shikamaru to learn how to strategize a bit better. She'd even use a mind possession on the Nara while he's playing Choji with Asuma. She'd win, but Asuma would be able to tell that this is Ino, so he'd go a bit easy on her. But guys, that's going to leave it here. Make sure you like and subscribe and comment down below. This is going to happen in the next episode. A lot of fun writing this one, and the fights are going to be pretty cool in my opinion. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And yeah, bye!